Good morning. Hello, hello. Welcome to another sketch session here over at Foxy. Today, today we are doing excuse me. Today we are doing a combination that I am really jazzed about. And that is a mix between an octopus or a squid. I'm still debating which one. I haven't come up with a concept for this. An octopus or a squid plus a secretary bird or a peacock. Now, I love peacocks, but secretary bird, I'm so stoked to draw a secretary bird. So we're gonna work with that one. So now it's just a matter of figuring out, do I want to do an octopus or a squid? So first, I guess let me show you this one from yesterday while I pull up Pinterest. Good old Pinterest helps me with my visual searches. Let's just pull up a secretary bird really quick, just to see if anything comes to us. Anything from the poses. Ooh, yes, immediately, yes. So secretary birds have this wonderful like frill of feathers kind of behind their head like a crown. I think we can make those tentacles. Yes, I can. I do think we can do this. Marvelous. Excellent. Okay. Excellent. Okay. I'm feeling good about this. Good morning, Ellen. Feeling squid on your end? I think that might be a good move, but okay, hold on, wait. Now I want to double check. I want to pull up. I want to make sure I'm thinking of a squid correctly. Squid. Just squid. Just show me squid. Okay. Good lord, squid are weird. Wow, all of them. So weird. We can do this. We can do this. There we go. Grab my little pencil. Got myself a little pumpkin spice coffee today. A little bit of flavor of the season. Okay, what we got? So, secretary bird is white and what? Pink? White and pink? White, black, and orange. I see orange for those bright, beautiful eyes. But I mean, we can make it pink. Pink is allowed. I'm going to say pink. I'm glad we had that conversation. Okay. Well, I guess first and foremost, I should write the day's prompt. I'm thinking about Bobby today because I think today's the day that she's got her market. I hope she's doing well this morning. And not stressing too much. Okay. This is enough to get us going. Needs to be darker than that. I'll go over it with teal first and then come back through with the darker color. Secretary birds have dark pants. Yeah, this one's definitely a Pokemon. There's no question. Excuse me. Okay, let's hit this with the heat tool. Where is the rest of the planet this morning? Hey there, Darren. Good morning. Let me do just a little bit more on the tentacles coming off the back here. But let's do a little bit of color mixing. Oh, I said that like Moira from Schitt's Creek. Little bit of color mixing. Pardon me. I can't stop a hemming and a hawing. Okay. Do a little bit more drying, and maybe we can do some color pencil soon. So glad you're here, Daring. Always glad. Something that's so interesting about secretary birds, I find, is that they are, and this is me just trying to go off the top of my head. So if I'm wrong, sorry. But essentially, secretary birds they can fly, but they do their hunting typically on the ground, and they do it by kicking the ever-loving hell out of things with their long, long legs, which is neat. I can't seem to stop doing that. I cannot wait for the season of my allergies to be done, to be over. I take an allergy pill every day. Fighting for my life over here. And then yeah, they have black on their wings, but we don't really have wings here. Technically, we could do the dark color at the end of the tentacles all the way around. Just a pain in the butt. Thank you, Ellen. This bird is this bird just screams drama. And I love it. I love it so much. To me, they remind me of like a widow whose husband died under very mysterious circumstances. Like they just have so much panache. Oh, thanks, Darren. I've been actually thinking about making these daily entries, start making them a little bit more like almost like a nature journal where I'm like taking notes as if I'm out in the wild observing the animals. It's just a fun little way. Panache. Sounds French. It's probably French. Any fancy word, any like word in our English language that are like, oh, that sounds fancy. It's like a 80% bet that it's a French word. Secretary Squid. I like that. For anyone who's watching this who's curious about my technique, it's worth noting I have two paintbrushes right now. Only one of them actually has paint. The other one is just water, and I'm using it to blend instead of rinsing this brush off and dealing with it. Okay. Now let's dry it and do some colored pencils, shall we? Okay, I think we're dry enough. Let's do this. Obviously, we need neon pink. Obviously. Gosh, I do love this pencil so much. So much. Do squid tentacles have suction cups? They do. They do. Okay, okay. All right, I need to figure that out. Okay, there is our general list there. Oh, Ellen, these are Prismacolor. So I only have, as far as I know, Prismacolor only has these three. So orange neon, or orange. Why did I say that so weird? Orange neon, yellow neon, and pink neon. And I love them all, but pink is clearly my favorite. Prismacolor, yeah, they're really strong. They're really nice. All right, I'm gonna go draw some freaking tentacles on these things. I'm gonna do it with purple, with a light purple. Okay, that's not really coming out super visible, so I'm changing tactics. Let's go for a super light blue. Maybe that'll do it. Really need to re-up myself on this light aqua. All right, let's just go in with the darker color, finish this out, and call it a day. I will say tentacles are definitely tough, just in terms of like the suction cups. It adds so much more complexity, which looks cool. It's just a little bit harder. Okay. Top tentacles, done. So many freaking lines. I asked for this. I asked for this. I asked for this. Okay. 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 Oh my goodness. Ah. My dang nose. Okay. You know, that seems like a great place to leave it right there, which I feel very, very pleased with. This is a cool looking beast, I gotta say. Not a bad spread for the very first page in the sketchbook. Actually, I will be going and just doing a little bit of that, a little bit of that, and that, and that. Okay, those are the 4 colors that I used in the pencil department. I don't know, I like there being like a little sample color on the page. It just pleases me. I don't know, it's very sketchbooky. Thank you, Daring. Appreciate that. I enjoyed this one very much. Secretary Birds rock, man. They rock. And tentacles, octopus, squid, all of it. Yeah, Ellen, I'm definitely keeping an eye on that. My mom is someone who just is so prone to sinus infections, so I'm like on the lookout. Like my upper pipe work ain't probably what it's supposed to be. My mom had to have like surgery once to like get something fixed. Basically, I'm doomed. But I'm aware that I'm doomed, so I'm working on it. All right, I am dashing. That is it for today's sketch session. This was a really fun one to end the week with. I appreciate you hanging out with me and chatting and just being there, just hanging out with me. That's nice. All right. Have a great weekend, everybody. I will see you all on Tuesday. Don't get into too much trouble and take care of yourselves. Bye.